first question, what's good in the hood, my dude, from another hood brood? What? I butchered that completely. I'm also gonna classify this with another question. I'm doing okay, personally. There's a lot of schoolwork to be done, especially since I'm doing school online at the moment. But yeah, I'm doing mostly okay. Second question, how does it feel to be a content creator? Um, I guess I should also classify this with, like, the last question. I'm a minor still, I'm still in school, so trying to find a work and school balance is extremely hard. But sometimes I take weekends just to start on a project, and sometimes I get lucky during school and I end up with no homework days, and that's when I also work on videos, but there have been long stretches where I get just straight homework and I don't have time to work on YouTube. And I also try to find time to work on, or just like playing around and mess around and hang out with people and, well, online since we're still in coronavirus. Next question is, was everybody kung fu fighting? That's a relative question. Not everyone is a kung fu fighter, as far as I know, so no, not everybody was kung fu fighting. Next question, from my brother, would you rather have the 2-for-1 deal at McDonald's or the 4-for-5 deal at Burger King? Burger King probably has higher quality meals, however, you're paying more for more. So if you're trying to get, like, dinner for the fam, then I would go for the Burger King 4-for-5. But the 2-for-1 is good if you're just on your own. How does this affect you if it's in reverse? Well, if you're getting the 2-for-1 for a family, then you could get 4-for-2, which is, overall cheaper than the 4-for-5 deal. So you're eating cheaper, but you're eating less. So maybe if you're... I would go with McDonald's on this one. The next question is, what is the answer to this? And I got some math problems. I'm not answering that. The next question, would you be excited to meet your idol? So I am presuming this is the predicted cyborg. It's kind of complicated. I think it would be nice to just say, like, hi, I'm a fan of yours, but obviously social conventioning makes me want to say no to that. It would be nice. I have talked with her on Discord, not formally, just like little comments or whatever. But maybe I need to work more on my theory videos before I come off and try to interact a little more. Next question, what is your opinion on the Cuphead tapes, and will I do an analysis of it? So when I first saw this comment on my Q&A video, I was a little confused because I've been kind of out of the date on a lot of VHS series. Now, I do admire the Cuphead VHS tapes for being entirely hand-drawn, but there's so many of them, I actually don't know if I'd be able to cover the whole thing. There's a lot of videos. I've tried keeping my head peaked on most VHS series, like, there's a new one coming out called Welcome to Wonderland. There's Gemini, Home Entertainment, Local 58, Walton Files. The Squimpus tapes ended a while ago. There's a lot to cover, and I'm not sure what I'm currently sticking with. There's also the, thing that I also have a very set schedule right now. Right now, I actually have multiple videos planned that I'm gonna do in the chronological order that I plan them in. So I actually already know what videos I'm gonna be working on. Like, after this, I'm actually working on another Walton Files video with a good friend of mine, Booga Booga. I'm sorry if you're watching this, Booga Booga. There's also Walton Files, and handles that Twitter account. I don't want to tell you too much yet, but I think it'll be an interesting video. It's not entirely theory-based. It also goes into some human anatomy, if you know what I mean. Speaking of Booga Booga, he asks, are you into Half-Life? Or do I like Half-Life? So, Half-Life. I am not familiar with the Half-Life series. I've seen a lot of references to it and stuff, but I'm not entirely into it. And the main reason why is because I don't have a computer. I don't have easy access to a lot of things on the internet. And so lots of major computer games like Portal and TF2 I've never played, but I'm into it because of like the gameplay and cinematics and stuff. So I find that stuff interesting to watch, but I've never really gotten into Half-Life. And that wraps up my Q&A, which is really short, I think. I didn't want to make it too long because people only watch about 2 minutes of my videos, I think. So, I mean, I have seen some people that watch the entirety of my Walton Files analysis video, but the majority didn't, and I don't blame them. You know, if it's pretty low quality, but I think this next one I will work a lot harder on to get out quicker and have better quality, because I don't think it's worth watching if you're just going to be listening to me talk. So, and I have someone working with me on this video, Booga Booga. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. So yeah, well, that wraps up my Q&A, and I don't really have an outro, so I'm just gonna end the video now.
Where have I been? I'm a chef at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a chef, what a strip to be, but don't take off my mask, revealing dark.